Hello you beautiful creatures, how the devil are you? I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer, as my friends like to call me. By my friends, I mean my ever-growing army of demons. It feels so good to say that. Hello, I'm back. I missed you guys. And what better way to have my wonderful and holy return than with a very big box of Goth. This is unfortunately from December. However, I like to say better late than never. So if you want to head straight into the unboxing, head to this timestamp below. Otherwise, stay around for some housekeeping. Well, where have I been? So yeah, fun story. I had a medical incident at work. Basically, I crunched my back, and it happens regularly, you know, like I work a pretty intense job as an entertainer. It happens. However, something felt different this time. I ended up going to medical. They basically wrote me off work for a week. It wasn't getting any better. I ended up at the walk-in centre. They gave me cocodamol and said to basically walk it off, you'll be fine. It then wasn't getting any better, so I then ended up in A&E. They then gave me 2 really intense painkillers. That also didn't work, and then I ended up back at the doctor's, and I ended up in a physiotherapist who basically said that I have got a 9-week recovery period because of my back. There is a lot of muscle damage and nerve damage, so yeah, that started before Christmas. So the incident was on the 22nd, and it is now the, what date is it? It's now the 7th of January. So yeah, that's basically put me out of commission for pretty much all of December. We were gonna do so many things for you guys. We were gonna do like a wrap up of our year. We were gonna do some like Christmassy things. We were gonna do a Christmas haul. Yeah, and things never usually work out the way you want them to. In some circumstances, not always, but yeah, and it made me feel really down about it all. It made me feel really like crap about everything, you know. I like to think that with this channel, like, I'm super consistent. However, with something like this, like I can't help myself. I couldn't help myself, and I've had loads of you reaching out to me like saying it's okay, like the channel's going to be here when you get back, you know, we're not going anywhere, please don't be too hard on yourself, like take care of yourself first before you come back. And honestly, to have such a big community where that is the main message from you all, that's really special. That is really special. So I thank you so much. I'm trying really hard to not apologize too much for being away, so instead I'm going to say thank you for waiting for me, because that seems more like a positive kind of thing to do. Yeah, so that's the situation. I'm still recovering. It's going to be a long process, unfortunately. With your back, it's a lot of muscles. It's a big muscle group, and trying to build that strength back up. Like, I've got physio exercises for it that I do every morning and every evening. Myself and Gareth, we've gone on little walks to be able to kind of, you know, keep me going with my movement wise. But yeah, that's basically been the situation. So that's why I've been out of commission. So on to more positive things. Kind of, this video is going to be a little bit longer, so if you are literally just here for the unboxing, like, I can only apologize. Don't do that. However, a lot of people do like to keep up to date with me in my daily life. I don't know why, I'm a very boring person. Yeah, a lot of people like to keep up to date with my daily life, with what's going on with me, so that's basically what this is going to be before I get into the unboxing. A lot of positive things are happening this year. One of the main things you may have heard about is the wedding is going ahead. Yes. We've finally put a deposit down for the wedding. It's going to be happening next year, 2025, October, baby. We're having a Halloween wedding. Well, we're having a horror wedding, what would you expect? But we've got so many amazing people that we've sent out invitations to. A lot of our convention friends that you may have seen. SpongeBob and Patrick are coming. probably not dressed as SpongeBob and Patrick, but Mike and Kerry are coming, hopefully, so that's going to be so exciting. I'm just so over the moon about it. I am so excited about it. Like, I've been engaged to Gareth for, wow, going on five years now, and to wait this long, you know, I really don't mind, because it's been able to solidify our relationship and make sure that we truly want to be together, rather than knowing each other for 2 years, getting engaged and then getting married and then being like, actually, I don't think I want to do this anymore. So yeah, in certain terms it's a blessing and a curse, but at the same time it's been rather sad, you know, seeing everybody else be able to have that day before us. Like, it's nobody's fault. Like, things just haven't fallen into the right position at the right time. It's literally nobody's fault, but you know, inside you feel like, I want to do that now, you know. So that's basically what's happening. We did say last year that this year might look a little bit different, mainly because we are going to have to think about the cost of things. So for example, this year we're not doing download RIP. However, I don't think a lot of people are going to be upset about that, because from the lineup, a lot of people have basically said they don't want to do it anymore. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go as arena guests, and we're going to stay with my uncle for the time being, because my hometown is literally 20 minutes away from Donington, which isn't too bad. Yeah, so a lot of things are going to be downsized, a lot of things are going to be condensed. That might mean that we might miss certain conventions. It's nothing to do with the convention, it's literally because we're trying to think of what necessities we need. We will definitely be hitting HorrorCon and For the Love of Horror, mainly because of wedding shopping. So a lot of our stuff, we are going to ask a lot of the vendors to help us out with. They're amazing. Honestly, they are just amazing. Like, if you haven't checked out my horror Loucifer like catalogue to Christmas, then you really need to do that. You don't even need to do it for Christmas. You can look at it any time of the year. But yeah, a lot of people have expressed interest in helping us decorate the venue for our wedding, so that's super awesome. But yeah, a lot of the guests as well, we are super excited for a lot of the guests. What else are we doing this year? We're going to quite a few gigs already. So we're going to Depeche Mode in a couple of weeks. That'll be after my tattoo, which I'm so excited to get. Depeche Mode, Lordi, Creeper. I can finally say we're going to Creeper, because I got those tickets for Gareth for Christmas. We're also going to see Bruce Dickinson on his solo tour. Amazing. I used to have such a big crush on him. I still do. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. We are also hopefully planning a couple of charity events, but we'll see, maybe a couple of charity live streams. We don't quite know how that's going to look yet, but we are going to try our best. A lot of people were asking for a Scream marathon, where we might do a charity live stream with that, but we're not too sure about that. We'll see on that one. Also, I wanted you guys to be the first to know, so I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it's a microphone. We now have 2 microphones, and there may or may not be a podcast turning up in the next couple of weeks. Yes, we're finally going to start the podcast. We've decided to call it Lucifer's Lounge. Just think it's really cozy, really fun, really cute. It's going to be, so hear me out. My problem with doing film reviews and stuff like that is because it was taking too long in this format. It was draining me. It didn't feel right. The views just weren't happening. It's nobody's fault. It's a very big market for that kind of stuff. So what we thought was, we're going to transfer all of the bigger topics we usually talk about, because we talk about the darker slice of life. We're going to transfer all of that onto the podcast. So we're going to talk about horror movies, we're going to talk about the heavy metal music industry, we're going to talk about the paranormal, we're going to talk about experiences we've had in any of those kind of realms, and basically we're just going to kind of branch out a little bit. I know where I want Lucifer to go. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, hopefully there can be a point where this brand all the things that I've done and I've made can come together in one big thing, but that is going to take a while to do. So that's the situation with that. But yeah, stay tuned. We're looking at doing it on Spotify at the moment. So if you want to get Spotify ready just for when we start doing this, then yeah, we're going to start doing a podcast. It's very exciting. I think that's mainly all of the big things I've got to update you on so far. If I remember anything throughout the unboxing, I will let you know. Obviously, after this, I will be posting more consistently. You may notice that there are like 3 Box of Goth videos, one after the other, and it looks like I've gone back in time. That's because I have. It's because I didn't upload those videos because I was just really busy. A lot was going on. It happens. Awesome. 10 minutes in, fantastic. Then without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Okie dokie artichokey. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the name of the box is just because it's been so long. Nikki, I'm so sorry. However, I would like to let you know that I am an ambassador for Box of Goth. I also have a discount code, so if you would like 15% off your next purchase, you can check that out with the code Loucifer. Doesn't matter if it's in uppercase or lowercase, either or, doesn't particularly matter, but that is Loucifer for 15% off on your purchase. Let's get into it. I do love a good bit of retail therapy. My back is already going, so if you see me like jiggling about, and I'm not talking about my fat rolls, then yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Okie dokie. Oh, I like that. I feel like it's very apt at the moment, especially when Gareth is trying to wake me up in the morning. Enter at your own risk. Yeah, that's pretty much me at the moment. I like to think of myself as a welcoming person. However, if I'm sleeping, I'm very much not. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. Lovely. Oh, we've got big. We've got very big. Oh, see, I knew I should have opened this before Christmas, but I was dying. We've got a lovely mug. We were just talking about this today, and Gareth was saying, I really hope you don't get any more mugs. We've got no room. I don't know what you're gonna do with them. We've got a Merry and Fright mug. Dang it, Nikki. Oh my love. Oh my god, and they've got socks in them as well. Look. Oh, I really should have opened this before Christmas. Oh well, it's fine. You know why it's fine? Because we'll be able to use it for this Christmas, so it's fine. And I love a pair of socks. I was thinking about this the other day, honestly, like Nikki seems to read my mind. She seems to read my thoughts and think, right, Lou's gonna need this for her next unboxing. And I do, and she does, and it's a beautiful relationship. We love it. I hope you're okay, Nikki. I do miss you. Okie dokie, so we have got some incense sticks, and this is protection. I am going to have to vet them and have a little bit of a sniff. There are 20 spell incense sticks. I'm gradually getting back into my practice, which is really nice. I've recently bought a book called Embracing Lilith, so I think that's really going to help me. I've got my little like pendant here in her name. I was thinking about getting her sigil tattooed behind my ear, but we'll see about that. But yeah, it's practicing helps me a lot with my mental health, and it helps me to ground myself and kind of, you know my self-worth and work on myself and set boundaries and set intentions. And yeah, it's good. It's good. It really is. Right, let's have a sniff. Ooh, ooh, I love an incense stick that smells really clean. I love an incense stick like that. So these are the incense sticks I can use, and what I mean by that is basically Gareth has hay fever, so some incense sticks, try saying that fast 5 times, some incense sticks will set off his hay fever, so I will pre-warn you about that. Make sure if you are going to use them, don't put them next to anything flammable. That would be bad. You will set your house on fire and you will be sad. Yeah, so usually these incense sticks, I will say, what brand is it? I don't think it really says. No, that's the artwork. Oh, it's got an affirmation on it. As cleansing smoke surrounds me, my house is protected, so motive be. Oh, I need that. Yes. Elements, here we go. Elements giftware. So check that out. If you want a incense stick that isn't going to set off your hay fever, that I've tried, I don't know if it's going to be the same for everybody, but Gareth has been fine with these ones. So yeah, Elements, that should be absolutely fine for you if you've got hay fever. I remember we were at Alton Towers one day and my nose started streaming and I had like hay fever like symptoms, and I was crying, not because I wanted to, but my eyes were streaming, and I was like, how do you deal with this every summer? And he was like, I don't. I just die inside a little bit. And I was like, if that isn't a mood, I don't know what is. Okie dokie, let's move on, shall we? Oh, brilliant. I need a new incense stick holder because my other one got a little bit damaged. This house is rented, it's also old, so it's very moldy and it sucks. Look, got a little incense stick holder. So if you are going to buy incense, please always buy an incense stick holder to make sure you can capture all of that ash. What I tend to do with the ash at the end is I tend to sprinkle it outside my door as kind of like a little protection. Yeah, that's really cute. I like that. My friend who follows the channel, you might have seen him on my Haunted Hotel Ash. He's recently got a telescope and we're all going to go up to the Peak District in a couple of weeks and we're going to use it, and I'm so excited. Hopefully when it's a full moon. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is going to be so irrelevant now. I feel like I'm continuing the Christmas spirit, so it's fine. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love that so much. It's a little Christmas decoration. Oh, Nikki, this box is adorable. And that is pretty much... Oh, we've got two more little things. Oh, I like these. I like these because my mind is never quiet unless I'm doing something stupid. So this, it's like a little fiddly, you know how when fidget spinners were a thing? This is basically that. Kids love them at the moment. You can have like little games with them as well, but I love this kind of stuff. Thank you so much, Nikki. I'll be putting that on my keychain. And we've got the last thing, and I think it's either a crystal, a piece of jewellery, or the first or second option. It's very tightly wrapped. Please let me in. Please let me in. Let me into your soul and let me steal your soul. How is everyone? I hope everybody's good. I have honestly missed you all. I've missed you all to death. I really have. But, you know, I'd much rather come back when I'm feeling a lot better rather than just turn up and be like a husk of my former self. And I just get a stream of comments going, Lou, you're not yourself. And I'm like, I know. Oh my God, you're so cute. Oh, it's a little ghost. It's a little ghost. That is very, very cute. It's a little ghost pendant. I love that. I love that so much. And with that, the box is done. It's small, but it is certainly mighty. And I love boxes like this, and I'll tell you for why. Because when you've got such good quality items like this and the socks, I know that I'm going to, oh, hello. Oh no, it's just the necklace. I know I'm going to use them. And there's nothing I hate more than getting small items that I'm less likely, a more amount of small items that I'm less likely to use, as opposed to a smaller collection of big items that I would definitely use. I think that's so important, because then it gets cluttered and then you end up treading on something that you didn't want to tread on, not from my own personal experience. But yeah, I think that's a really small and mighty collection. I love that so much. Everything there I'm going to use. I'm going to make the most of it. Obviously the haunted house, I'm going to have to wait until Christmas to use that, but that's absolutely fine. Like, it's nobody's fault, you know. I've been ill, so I've had to have a little time out. But yeah, that is the unboxing done and done. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. I hope you guys are happy to see me. I'm just gonna get a ream of comments like, no, it was so much better without you. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. And if you did stay around for my explanation as to why I haven't been here, or for all of the good news, then thank you so much. I love updating you with good news, letting you know what we're up to. Potentially my haunted hotel this year, I'm not too sure. That's one of the charity things that I was hoping to do, but we will see about that. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting year. It's going to be a really interesting year. I feel like it's going to be a good year, but I feel like it's going to have its ups and downs, as most years often do. Yeah. So I hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember, tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye.